There has been as much revealed about Supreme Leader Snoke as there have been females wanting my number. So not a lot. Hashtag forever alone. No pictures have been released of Snoke, and there isn't even a section on him on the StarWars.com databank. Even Andy Serkis, who plays the Supreme Leader, turned up to set without knowing anything about the character. So yes, there is a lot of secrecy surrounding Snoke. However, Serkis and others have given us some clues about the character. So let's discover every little detail sprinkled to us so far. So what do we know so far? Well, he has a deep and creepy voice, going by the first trailer. He is Kylo Ren's boss and so fills the Darth Sidious role, and is an incredibly powerful figure in the dark side of the Force. But with all that being said, Snoke is also quite vulnerable at the same time, with Serkis saying this. Supreme Leader Snoke is quite an enigmatic character, and strangely vulnerable at the same time as being quite powerful. Obviously he has a huge agenda, he has suffered a lot of damage. As I said, there's a strange vulnerability to him, which belies his true agenda, I suppose. This is interesting because usually the villain is built up to be invincible and has no visible weaknesses. So I guess Snoke is still just a dude at the end of the day. What's also worth noting here is that something happened in the Supreme Leader's life which negatively affected him and left a bad taste in his mouth. So we know a bit about Snoke's personality and character, but what does he look like? Well, for starters, he is motion captured, hence why the talented Andy Serkis is portraying him. This means that Snoke will most likely be an alien. There is a rumour floating around that the Supreme Leader is some form of reptilian, which seems likely if this leaked concept art is legit. Also, David Icke, you're going to be pleased about this, eh? If he is a reptile, he's going to be a very tall reptile, as Serkis revealed this. He is large, he appears tall, and also just the facial design, you couldn't have gotten there with prosthetics. It's too extreme. Without giving too much away at this point, he has a very distinctive idiosyncratic bone structure and facial structure. You could never have done it in real life. So how big are we talking? Well, Snoke could be up to 25 feet tall, as Serkis had to stand on a podium of the same size on his first day on set. I don't really want him to be a giant myself, I just personally don't think the dynamic will work all that well. But let me know what you think. As I mentioned earlier, Snoke appears to have had a pretty bad past, but it doesn't seem to have been caused by the rebellion. Serkis revealed that the Supreme Leader is new on the scene, but with knowledge of the events that took place over 30 years before The Force Awakens. He's a new character in this universe. It is very much a newly introduced character. He's aware of what's gone on, in the respect that he has been around and is aware of prior events. I think it'd be fair to say that he is aware of the past to a great degree. What I get from this is that Mr. Snoke is an opportunist. He saw that the Empire was in ruin and stepped in to take charge. So is Snoke going to be a giant? Will he be a reptile? Is he in fact Darth Plagueis, even though the character died, but unlocked the skill to cheat death? Let me know what you think. There are a lot of questions about this character which will be answered soon enough. When that day comes, I'll make another video updating the character. Thanks for watching, and for more Star Wars related content, keep it locked here to the camera's end. So Kylo Ren has a lightsaber he built himself, he has the Force by the looks of this picture, and he has his own ship. But why is his name not Darth Ren? Surely he's a Sith, right?